Ray Vale, a third-tier novice, and the chosen one, is incapable of anything. From now on, you'll be demoted. Ray, back off now.
Understood.
Loser. What a loser. He hasn't improved in 3 years. Huh.
Get lost. Skye isn't for you.
Get lost.
Why is he still here?
Leave now, you loser.
You loser.
You shouldn't be here.
Ray!
Scarlet, why are
Ray,
you here?
Look, what is this?
Is this?
I got this acid pill from the master. It can help with your injury.
My cultivation's been failing. Everyone despises me now. Only you. I've lost my core energy now. Even this ascent pill can't save me.
Don't say that, Ray. You still have the supreme bone. The divine sect will notice you at the grand contest.
But I'm useless now. What can the bone do? Not to mention the contest.
That's right. You're useless now. What do you need the bone for?
You bitch! You've been by my side for 3 years, just for this supreme bone?
Of course. Did you think that I, Skyrich's best maiden, would like you? You're useless now. You don't deserve me nor the supreme bone.
You bitch! You want the bone? For yourself?
Of course not. It is for someone else.
Leo?
It's been some time, Ray.
Ray, don't you realize what's happening now?
You bastards! I will kill you!
You're dying. It'll be a waste if you keep the bone. Why don't I keep it for you?
Ray, this will hurt.
You bastards! I won't let you go easily!
Too late.
The supreme bone.
This is it. With this bone, you'll get a great breakthrough. You will shine at the grand contest.
And it's all thanks to you.
Leo, what about his body?
Toss him down the cliff.
Got it. It's been so long. His gleam of souls finally lit up.
Spread the order. Head of the kingly palace shall pay him a visit. Act now.
Understood.
It's been 100,000 years without the bone suppressing. You're finally back, Master. Master, this is the legendary Zana sword and Skye's supreme skill. You will gain great power if you practice.
Skye's supreme skill? This is an opportunity! This skill can take me to great heights. If I practice it, I can get my revenge. Energy absorption. 4th tier. Energy retention. 7th tier. Energy transformation. 9th tier. Nature nourishing. Scholar. I'm a scholar now. By the way, this skill includes the sky sword technique. I wonder how powerful it is. Come forth! This is the Zono's sword? It doesn't look like it. Where are you going? Go on. Why did you stop?
I have the blood of nine-tailed fox. If you kill me, Yanni won't let you go.
I'm the owner of Sword's Villa. They can come if they want to die. I heard that the Fox clan is worth a lot. I will not miss this chance. Let me slice you to pieces now. Huh. Ray!
Joshua. Long time no see.
Please, help me.
I'm impressed. You lived without the bone. And now you're a scholar.
How do you know?
Leo told me to come here to check if you're dead. I didn't expect to see you come to me. Good. I'll kill the both of you. Then ask Leo for rewards. I'm glad I came today.
9th tier scholar? What a quick breakthrough. I'm not as powerful. I'm afraid I'll lose against him.
Are you scared? Don't worry. None of you will be able to escape.
What a joke. Have you forgotten who begged for mercy on Kodak Hill 3 years ago?
How dare you? Let me prove to you the difference between us even as scholars.
Sword 12. Then I'll test the sword technique on you. What a great technique. It's so easy to beat someone who's more powerful than me. Huh? Hey! I saved you. Shouldn't you thank me? This is a lot of medicine. I can make use of them in the grand contest 3 days later. Leo, Scarlet, just you two wait.
The contest will begin now.
There'll be 2 rounds. A competency test and a combat battle.
Leo, you're a Magnus now. You won't fail the competency test. Remember to take care of me by then.
Don't worry. When I reach the vine, I will carry you.
Thank you.
I hereby announce that the competency test will start now. I hereby announce that the competency test will start now.
In this context, 3rd tier and below will be green, and you can proceed. 4th and 5th tier will be emerald.
While 6th and 7th tier will be purple.
Sir, what about the 8th and 9th tier?
Those 2 will be the legendary red color. But I've had the competency stone for ages. I've never seen red.
Wow, that's so new.
I'll go first.
Ian Wade is 3rd tier.
My turn.
Not bad. 4th tier, you can carry on. Next, Scarlet Finch.
Watch me, Leo.
She has reached 5th tier.
She's been learning from me. Of course she's good. 5th tier, you may carry on. Next.
Wow, it's purple. His 6th tire, or maybe even 7th. Yeah, it's been a decade since that color appeared. Leo can at least achieve adept.
The Supreme Bow is great.
Liu has reached the 7th tier.
That's awesome.
Liu has reached the 7th tier.
Miss Ren, you must be proud of your disciple. It's been some time since we had such a talent.
Liu Pike is allowed to proceed.
Mislead? Leo is the new chosen man of Skyridge. He's also the one with the most power. Now, it's time for combat.
7th tier is not the highest. I remember someone achieving the Magus level 3 years ago. Why is he not here today?
He's no longer fit now. The previous chosen one was Ray Vale, who lost his power due to injury and left the school. He might even be dead now.
Due to injury? I see. Let's continue.
Okay. I hereby announce that the second round of the contest start now.
Hey!
Leo. Scarlet. Long time no see.
He's alive? Did Joshua fail?
Ray, weren't you dead?
Well, I came back. Scarlet, Leo, you took my supreme bone. I'm here to get my payback now.
What are you talking about?
Shut up!
I heard that Ray already had the bone when he was chosen. Could it be that...
Ray, don't make false accusations.
You should know best if it's the truth. But it doesn't matter now. Like I said, I'm here to get payback. And by that I mean your lives.
Shut up! This is the grand contest. Do not make a fuss here. Ray, you've been kicked out. You can't compete in the contest. Get lost now.
Wait! Miss Ren, is he Ray Vale? The chosen one 3 years ago?
That's right. Back then, he was the chosen one, but...
Since he was chosen, he must be powerful. Let's let him compete.
Since Miss Lead has said so, I'll make an exception. Come forward. Ray...
Why isn't he moving?
It's because he's too weak to make a response to him.
Wow, Ray. Miss Lead gave you a chance, but you're just too weak.
He's powerless. I'm afraid the stone won't respond at all. It's self-humiliating to step up like that.
Ray, do something now.
Okay, since you want to see it, then look closely.
Emerald, I'm not surprised. You've always been an entertainer.
Ray, you can't proceed with this level, which means that you're not qualified to fight me.
Is that so?
What? The color's changing.
This is just the beginning.
What? It's turning purple!
He's not a loser. He's as powerful as Leo.
There's more.
That's impossible.
What's happening? It's golden.
The royal color? How?
Mr. Stanley, you can't go in. Mr. Cassius has fallen sick. He hasn't recovered. You might catch...
Get out of my way!
Mr. Stanley, you can't go in. Mr. Stanley!
How did I end up here?
Get lost! No move! Hand over my pendant, or I swear I'll kill you!
I've actually reincarnated into the illegitimate son of Zosa's Minister of Rights. My mother died when I was young. I grew up relying on others' charity. I only returned to the Norwicks recently.
Look at you, loser! Always so timid and weak. No wonder your mother looked down on you.
Don't show your face to me again.
I've endured endless humiliation. Someone threw water on me last night. That's why I'm sick.
Why are you staring at me? I want my pendant back!
Stan, don't get angry. I'll go get it right away.
Hurry!
The other Norwick sons are afraid I'll claim my share, so they always find excuses to beat me. That pendant must be an excuse from Stanley. If you want to play games, I'll play along. Stan, I found it.
You did?
Uh-huh. I could have killed you for this. Got it?
The bastard's always been weak. When did he get so bold? Did that illness change him this much? This won't do. If he's truly gone mad, he could really hurt me.
Hey, Mr. Cassius, you're being rash. You've held back for years. Why do this now? No, they'll never let us go. What do we do?
Samuel Chapin is the kindest to me in the family. We've leaned on each other for years. The scraps I ate were the ones he saved for me. Don't worry, Samuel. From now on, I won't let them bully us.
Lord Norwick, you're back.
My lord.
Lord.
Bert is worn out from the exams. Give him a good meal.
Yes, my lord.
Father! Bert!
Stan?
Father, you have to stand up for me. Cass is trying to kill me.
Nonsense. Cassius has always been timid. He doesn't even speak up. He wouldn't dare to hurt anyone.
Father, I'm telling the truth. Last night, he hurt my head. I still feel dizzy.
Come here, let me check if it hurts. Father, we've given Cassius everything over the years. We've never treated him unfairly, and yet he strikes his brother so cruelly. Truly an ungrateful wretch. If you don't punish him properly today, no one will respect the rules in this manner.
Bert's right. Father, please stand up for me.
Where is Cassius now?
He's in the West Wing.
Let's go. Let's see what that bastard is up to.
Mr. Cassius, should we leave these logs here? My lord? Mr. Cassius?
Cassius, you've got some nerve. You see father and don't even greet him. Have you forgotten your manners? Come on, show some respect.
Do I even have a father?
You insolent brat, what did you just say?
Cassius, you've crossed the line. If it weren't for father, you'd still be begging on the streets. Where do you think your status came from? How dare you speak so disrespectfully?
Have you ever seen a son from a prominent family who isn't allowed at the table, who doesn't even get leftovers?
That's utter nonsense. My mother manages all the household affairs. Has she ever mistreated you?
You really are her good son. Even now. You speak for her, afraid she'll be seen as cruel. Look closely. It's already autumn. If I'd had even a slightly warmer coat, I wouldn't have gotten sick. If I hadn't been lucky, I could have died.
Is that what changed, Cassius? Cassius, you speak nonsense, twist the truth, and slander our parents. You deserve 30 lashes.
What do your parents have to do with me?
Mr. Cassius!
Last night, when I nearly died, everything became clear. To hell with family! Matthias, I'll give you my life. You wanted revenge for your son, didn't you? All you have to do is use this torch. Huh? Take it! Take it!
My lord, calm down! Mr. Cassius is burning up and delirious. Please, calm down!
Don't beg them! Stand up! Listen up. I've never been more clear-headed. Matthias, come on! A bunch of bastards. They're easy to deal with.
Father, quick, burn him! Burn him, quick!
Fool.
Do you really think acting crazy will get my attention?
The torch is in your hands. Whether I live or die, that's your choice.
Father.
If you don't want people saying you mistreat your children, send some thick quilts and coats tomorrow.
If you think this will make Father care, listen closely. This kind of behavior will only make him hate you more.
Cassius, father might not punish you for what you did today, but you insulted my mother before, and I will make sure you pay for that.
You rotten pair! Get out!
Let's go! You
Let's go!
It worked. But this body is still too weak. You dumbasses.
Matthias, how's Stan? Did you call the physician?
He said it's nothing serious.
That bastard Cassius. Clearly he's at fault. Yet he still lashes out and ruins your reputation.
Hey, how can you speak about your brother like that? Cassius came from a poor village. If he's turned out this way, then I failed as his mother. I didn't raise him properly. You two mustn't hold this against him.
Understood, Mother.
That brat's only gotten worse. He's full of lies. James, pass my order. Seal off the West Wing. Cassius is not to leave it.
Yes, my lord.
Mr. Norwick, why are you doing this? No, Lord Norwick likes you even less.
Never mind. Samuel, think about it. We've compromised for years, but what did we gain? You saw it. Remember this. To survive in this family, we must show strength. We need to make money and recover our health. Otherwise, if they don't kill us, illness will.
I'm not hungry.
I'm fine too.
Hey, sir. If you stayed in school a few more years, it'd be easier to earn a living. These days, literary talent is highly valued. I've heard Lady Norwick's father, the Left Chancellor, rose to prominence because of a single poem. It made the Emperor notice him, and his career took off.
Really? I have a plan. Samuel, where do scholars and Jocasta usually gather?
Laurel Hall.
Laurel Hall?
Father, why are we here? If you wanted good food, we could have asked the Imperial Kitchen to prepare it.
You don't understand. Our empire has suffered recent defeats. General Crawford has been downcast. I thought to commission a fine poem to lift her spirits.
Oh, General Crawford. Very well. To be honest, though she's a woman, she's loyal, brave, and has no love for wealth. But her standards are extremely high. Is there truly anyone here who can write a poem worthy of her?
Let's try our luck.
All right.
Everyone! The Imperial exam's results will be announced in a few days. We wish you all success in the rankings. Today, we're offering generous rewards for the finest works. Don't hold back your talent. Who will go first?
Just made it in time. Let's see what these scholars are capable of.
The manager really knows how to run business. If a customer becomes top scholar, the glory will be his.
Well then, who would like to begin?
I will.
Very well. Please proceed, sir.
I am a protege of the Right Chancellor. I've heard Lord Yates is troubled by the border wars. Today I'll compose a poem about the frontier. On the battlefield, blood rains like storm. The cold wind cuts like blades. Darkness echoes with ghostly cries. Midnight howls like wolves.
Bravo!
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 Bravo! Bravo! The poem vividly captures the brutality of war. Remarkable.
No wonder he's Lord Yates' protege. With talent like that, he could be this year's top scholar.
All show, no substance. He's clearly never seen a battlefield. Just plucking words from books to fool himself and others.
You're right, Father. He's using Lord Yates' name to show off before the crowd. With a performance like that, who dares challenge him?
Sir, your poem is fine. But for Lord Clarendon's sake, I must participate as well. Allow me to compete with you. Everyone, hear me. Wild geese cry in sorrow, flying south by night. At home, a wife longs for a husband's return. Facing death many times over, he fights for the realm. The old warhorse carries corpse.
Good!
Now this one has real emotion, far superior.
War is inherently cruel. Even if I unite the realm and end all wars, countless soldiers will still fall. Countless wives will be left widowed.
Gentlemen, what do you think?
Your poem moved us to tears. Though we are scholars too.
Alas.
We're humbled.
I believe no poem today will surpass yours.
Agreed. Sir, you should keep practicing. In the future, don't parade around with empty flair.
Now then, anyone else? If no one steps forward, the prize goes to... Hey, hold it. Hey, hold it.
Who's that man? Talent aside, he actually dares to challenge Lord Clarendon's protege. He must be looking to embarrass himself.
He's young. Clearly doesn't know his place.
Young man, you look ragged and pitiful. Are you sure you want to compete with me?
Mr. Milton never said poetry requires pedigree. Why can't I participate?
Fool. Let's see what you got.
Everyone, please excuse my humble attempt. I'll recite a modern poem gazing at spring. The nation has fallen, yet the land remains. In the spring, grass and trees overgrew, moved by the times. Flowers weep. Grieving separation, birds startle the heart. For 3 months, the beacon fires burn on. A single letter is valuable as gold. My white hair grows thinner by the day. So thin, I can hardly pin my hair.
Good!
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 Good! Good!
The man can compose such a fine poem. That's rare talent.
The first 4 lines depict the ruined land, steeped in sorrow. The last 4 overflow with longing and loyalty to the realm. It's so bitter and mournful.
The tone is masterfully set, the rhythm flawless. The lines are elegant and the imagery grand and stirring. Who else today can compose such patriotic verse?
Father, let's buy it. Give it to General Crawford.
Come, we'll go see.
What a poem!
Sir, you're a genius with words.
Well then, thank you, gentlemen.
Oh, well, the prize is yours, no doubt.
Wait! This poem cannot be yours. Everyone, look at him. He's dressed in rags. If he had that kind of talent, he'd be famous in Jocasta. How could no one know him?
Someone like that couldn't have composed such exquisite lines.
But even renowned scholars might not match this. Where could he have copied it from?
Who says the unknown can't compose great poetry?
That verse was extraordinary. Unless, can you compose something just as good? If not, you must have stole it to show off. Today, you won't leave Laurel Hall.
Yes, that's the rule!
Exactly.
How absurd. They clearly lack skill.
True talent fears no test. Let's see if he can prove himself. If he's a fraud chasing fame, even if he dies here today, no one will pity him.
Fine. Since you're so eager to be humiliated, listen closely. I'll give you the next poem. If you can match even half its brilliance, you may do as you please. Step down. The Soldiers' March. Beacon fires light the northern border, and in my heart rises unrest. I leave the gate. Cavalry circles the city. Snow darkens painted flags. The sound of drums is in the wind. I'd rather die a soldier than live a scholar with idle ink.
Good! Yes!
Good!
Now that's good. Scholars are full of fancy words. What else can he do? A real man rides into battle, wins glory for his nation.
Good!
Excellent!
Big words from you. You dare say we scholars are beneath those soldiers?
Am I wrong? If not for those men, freezing and bleeding on the front lines, would we have peace? If war broke out, would you scholars still sit here, safe and well-fed, debating punctuation and dissecting verses?
You!
I won't forget this. Just you wait.
Oh dear.
Mr. Milton, the money...
Hey, young man. You've offended a Lord Clarendon's man. If I give you money now, I'd be digging my own grave. Take my advice. Leave while you still can. Your life matters more. Go on, get out of here.
Check him.
Find out who that young man is.
Understood.
What a waste of time.
Young sir, would you do us the honor of joining my master upstairs for a drink?
Young man, tell me, what's your name? Where are you from? Do you have any family?
Sir, are you running a census?
Oh no, young man, don't be alarmed, we're not bad people. I'm Theodore. I simply wish to make a friend.
A fine name. A gift of God. It's a noble name. My name is Astor Laurent.
Astor Laurent? There's a Laurent family in Jocasta?
I grew up an orphan and picked the name myself. I'm sorry. Pardon my manners. I've been training too hard lately.
With such talent, your name will soon be known across the great Zozan Empire. Astor, tell me, have you taken the Imperial exams?
No.
Why not? With your skills, you could easily be top scholar, perhaps even become the Emperor's son-in-law.
An orphan like me cannot take the exams. Besides, even if I became the top scholar, who in their right mind would marry a princess?
What's wrong with that?
Well, think about it. After marrying her, you'd have to greet her 3 times a day, right? And if you wanted to sleep with her, you'd need to submit a request 3 days in advance. Wouldn't that drive you mad?
Mad indeed!
Hey, what are you doing?
Go keep an eye on her. Make sure she's safe. Astor, don't be upset. My daughter is the princess's friend.
Huh? No harm done. Let's treat it as a free face wash. Sir, if I may ask, why invite me to dine?
Earlier in the main hall, I saw you exchanging verses. Your talent is extraordinary. So, I'd like to buy a poem as a gift for a friend.
Oh, come on, look at this. You treat me to a meal and still want to pay for my poem? Normally, I wouldn't take your money, but I'm a little short on funds lately. How about this? The poem will cost
100 taels of silver? I can pay that. But I need to see the poem first. My friend is very particular.
Okay.
300 taels? 300 taels?
No, wait.
I'll pay.
Out of the way!
Oh, General Crawford.
What's going on?
Mr. Marlowe, it's General Crawford. She's had too much to drink.
These days, poetry is all the rage. Many generals feel their skills are being overlooked. After her defeat at the border, General Crawford drinks daily to drown her sorrows. By the way, why not make her the subject of a poem? What? Too difficult for you, Astor?
Not at all. I'm just deciding which poem suits her best.
There are many?
This, one of thwarted ambition and wasted talent. I've got it. I'll use another modern poem. Drunk, I light the lamp and draw my sword. In dreams, I hear horns across the camps. 800 miles, soldiers feast beneath command. 50 strings echo with frontier tunes. On fields, troops are mustered. Horses dash like lightning, bows thunder like storms. I'll settle my lord's affairs, win fame in life and death. Pity these white hairs.
You're so young, yet you compose with such depth. What have you been through, huh?
Life rarely goes the way we hope. It's always like that. But sir, if you dislike this poem, I can compose another.
No need. Denise, reward him.
With this money, I can take care of what's urgent.
Hey, you've eaten so much. Why is your stomach still growling?
Forgive me. Sir, are you still eating the roast chicken?
Oh, I'll have another pact for you.
No. This is enough. I'll take my leave. Thanks.
Wait. It's cold. Take this.
Sir, that's far too precious.
Keep it. Think of it as an apology for my daughter's behavior earlier. Remember, if you have more good verses, come find me at Laurel Hall.
Thank you. Thank you.
Your Majesty, we've looked into it. He's the son of Minister of Rights, Matthias Norwick. His name is Cassius Norwick.
Matthias' son. His name is Cassius Norwick. As I recall, he only had 2 sons.
Well, Cassius was exiled for years and only returned recently. He's not favored at home. So Lord Norwick rarely mentions him in public.
All right, I recall someone once accused Matthias of abandoning his family, but we were at war with Terrain at the time, so the matter was quickly buried.
Such a respected minister! Yet his son wears tattered clothes. Winter's coming and he's wearing so little. Judging by how he eats, he's clearly been starving for a long time. Something's not right here.
Agreed. Lord Norwick has a stellar reputation. He's even somewhat famous among the scholars. I never expected this side of him. It seems his private conduct is lacking.
Your Majesty, should we summon Matthias and reprimand him?
He must be taught a lesson. I want him to know just how remarkable the son he cast aside truly is.
Samuel.
Mr. Norwick. Cassius, you're truly a bastard. Sneaking out on your own with a lack of manners. Father told you to reflect. And yet you go off on your own. If he hears about what happened today, we'll see how you'll explain yourself. Wait, what are you doing?
Nothing. Just looking for something.
Looking for what?
Looking for something to bash that thick skull of yours. Looking for something to bash that thick skull of yours.
What are you doing? You can't do this, Mr. Stanley!
Come here.
It's my fault. I didn't take proper care of Mr. Cassius. If you're angry, take it out on me.
Samuel!
How dare you!
You've got a death wish.
What are you planning? Are you trying to kill me? Listen, if Father finds out about this, think about what'll happen.
If he hears, my head will be bashed too. Then we'll go down together. I'll drag you with me. It'll be worth it.
Come on, you dare? Why are you standing there? Seize him!
My brothers, calm down. Let me explain. Look, he's a Norwick. If something happens to me, Lord Norwick won't care much. But what are you doing? This is insubordination, huh? At minimum, you'll get 30 lashes. Look at you. Can you take that? Huh? You're barely paid. What are you risking your lives for?
What are you doing? Are you trying to rebel?
Thank you. Thank you.
What do you want to do? Ah! Damn it! You bastard! Just wait!
Samuel. Does it hurt? Here. Roast chicken.
Mr. Norwick, you're still growing. Eat first.
I'm long past growing. This is for you. All right. I also brought a jar of wine. Today, let's have a drink.
Sure.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Greetings, Father.
Rise.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, I have a matter to report. Winter is nearly upon us. Terrain is facing food shortages. They've begun raiding our northern border. I request permission to deploy troops to stop them.
I have a report as well. Zidam is suffering a severe drought. People are displaced and homeless. They have nothing to eat. Your Majesty, please order the granaries opened to aid the people.
Consult with the other ministers first, then present them to me. However, General Crawford was quite imposing at Laurel Hall yesterday.
You knew? Which petty censor snitched on me? Your Majesty, I did drink too much yesterday.
I know your heart is heavy, and I don't blame you. Besides, I have a gift for you.
Drunk, I light the lamp and draw my sword. In dreams, I hear horns across the camps. 800 miles soldiers feast beneath command. 50 strings echo with frontier tune. On fields, troops are mustered. Horses dash like lightning. Bows thunder like storms. I'll settle my lord's affairs. Win fame in life and death. Pity these white hairs.
Father, who composed this poem?
Why? Couldn't it be mine?
Your Majesty, pardon my bluntness, but you've lived long in the palace. How could you have composed something like this?
General Crawford, you underestimated me, but the poem isn't mine.
Your Majesty, I'd like to know who the author is. Each line is a gem. It truly speaks to me.
I came across it by chance. The author signs as Astor Laurent.
Astor Laurent? Is there such an unknown talent in Jocasta?
When I received the poem, it had no title. But I've chosen one. It's called To General Crawford.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
All right. Court dismissed.
Astor Laurent, I must find you.
Lord Norwick.
Mr. Quentin.
His Majesty summons you to the Imperial study.
Oh? Well, Mr. Quentin, why is the Emperor summoning me?
You're putting me in a difficult spot. I wouldn't dare guess His Majesty's intentions. You'll know when you arrive.
Thank you, Mr. Quentin. Useless servant. He took my money but refused to help.
Matthias, tell me, how many sons do you have?
Your Majesty, I have 2 or 3 sons.
Well, which is it?
Your Majesty, I have 3.
Matthias, a nation must be governed with virtue, propriety, wisdom, and trust. I won't judge your personal affairs, but when it comes to family, I dislike men who are heartless.
Your Majesty, I beg for guidance.
Cassius is a good boy. Treat him well.
Has someone accused me of abandoning my family? I admit my wrongdoing. Please, have mercy.
I didn't summon you here to punish you. I've met Cassius. He is remarkable. I'll give you one more chance. Don't let me down.
When did His Majesty meet Cassius? And why praise him? What has that boy done? Understood. Thank you, Your Majesty.
Cassius doesn't know who I am. So you should know what to do about our meeting today.
I understand. From now on, I'll take good care of Cassius. He won't suffer again.
Good. You may go.
I take my leave.
Father, Matthias abandoned his family. He's unworthy of his position and should be punished. But why protect the illegitimate son? Is it?
You guessed right. Astor Laurent is Cassius.
If you hold Cassius in such high regard, why keep Matthias?
Loyal or corrupt, capable or not, as long as I can control them, I keep them. As for Cassius, let's wait a few more years. When he's ready to replace certain men in court, I'll support him.
I understand.
Denise,
Here.
send men to keep watch on the Norwick family.
Your Majesty, are you worried? Lord Norwick will only pretend to comply.
He's not that bold. But he is Cornelius' son-in-law, so I'll use Cassius to humble that arrogant old man.
Cassius, I need to see what kind of man you truly are.
Bert, the bastard Cassius had money for a cloak. I swear he stole it from you.
We won't let him off today.
Bert, what is it? Bert, what's wrong?
Huh? Nothing. Let's go. Cassius, yesterday I lost a cloak and 5 taels of silver. Did you take them?
Well, if you're going to accuse someone, at least come up with a believable story. We didn't even see each other yesterday. So what's this? You show up demanding money?
A thief wouldn't announce himself to the victim. Besides, if you didn't steal, where did that cloak come from?
Mind your own business.
That cloak looks expensive. You're not a worker, you're not an earner. How did you earn money?
Save your breath. Someone. Go!
Get back!
Get back!
What are you doing? Are you picking on Mr. Cassius again?
Samuel, stop acting like a lapdog. Stan.
Yes? Have you forgotten who you serve? Huh?
Oh, shut up. Watch your mouth.
You dare hit me? Get him!
What are you doing?
Hit him! He's a Norwick!
Samuel! Samuel!
Mr. Cassius! Mr. Cassius!
Enough! Weren't you so cocky before? You chased me with a stick! Let go of me! You dare bite me? Hit him!
Enough. Strip off his clothes. If he dies, we'll never be able to explain it to Father.
Bert, are we just going to let this go?
Look at him. He won't last long. Let me see. Does it hurt?
Yes, Bert. Oh my, Bert. Where did that bastard get so much money?
Oh, I didn't lose 5 taels. I lost 300 taels.
Right.
The bastard dared to steal from the family. He deserves to die.
Bert, the cloak is yours. The money.
You're right. Let's split it.
Wait.
How did Cassius come to know His Majesty? I must see him and treat him better so the Emperor won't be upset.
Father!
Why do you two look so pleased? That cloak looks familiar.
What? The cloak! Father, you don't know this, but that bastard Cassius is becoming unbearable. Just days ago, he struck my head, and today, he stole Bert's money and the cloak.
Yes, I worked hard to earn enough for that cloak, and Cassius just took it. But I reasoned with him, spoke calmly, and got it back.
Is it your cloak?
That's right. I begged Mother for several hundred taels to buy it. Stan, next time, don't hit him. He's still your younger brother.
Bert.
You even struck him?
That's right, Father. We confronted him, but that bastard denied everything and attacked us. Father, he even bit my hand. It still hurts. Only then did Bert and I had no choice but to fight back. It's nothing serious. He only fainted.
You knocked him out?
Father!
Move aside.
Father, no need to trouble yourself over Cassius. You have the 2 of us. I'm confident. I'll become top scholar. I've already prepared the poem I'll present to His Majesty. It will amaze everyone. Father, rest assured, our ambition will shake the empire. And I'm certain I'll raise this family to heights it's never seen before. Ha 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 ha.
You worthless brats!
Kate, not long after Cliff married Isla, he was summoned to war and unfortunately died on the battlefield.
I know.
His bloodline must not end. So I've decided to let Liam take Isla as a second wife to ensure Cliff has an heir.
Take Isla as a second wife? Madam Mayor, are you asking me to share my husband?
You were granted the title of Lady of Virtue by the Empress. You're kind and considerate. I know you won't refuse. After court ends today, let Liam share a bed with Isla.
Lady of Virtue? Kind and considerate? So I should let my husband have a child with another woman?
It's not unusual for men to have several wives, and women are expected to prioritize men. If you still want to be the lady of this house, you must learn to turn a blind eye. If you're narrow-minded and let jealousy take over, then you're unworthy of your title. Our house will have no place for you.
I've been in this family for 7 years, treating you as my own mother and doing everything I can. Just because I won't share my husband with another woman, you want to cast me out? Let Liam decide whether I stay or not when he returns.
In this case, I won't hide it from you. Liam and Isla grew up together and have always been in love.
What?
Now that Cliff has passed, just let them be together. Just let them be together. Just let them be together.
If he and Isla love each other, then what am I? No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Kate, I'm back from court. Look what I've brought you. I saw some people using these to decorate their rooms. Kate, let's put them in our room too. Okay? We'll never be apart.
Do you know your mother wants you to take Isla as a second wife?
Kate, don't be upset. Cliff died young. Mother just wants to preserve his bloodline. Come on, Kate. You are the Lady of Virtue. You'll understand, right? Besides, you are the only one I love.
I'm the only one, really? But your mother said you and Isla grew up together and have always been in love. Why? Why have I never known this?
You know everything now. Mother told you that, didn't she? She wants me to be with Isla, so she lied to you. Isla and I were just childhood friends. Kate, my heart belongs only to you. I, Liam Meyer, swear that if I ever lie with Isla, may heaven strike me down.
Then, what about Cliff's bloodline?
Don't worry. I'll handle it.
If you ever sleep with Isla behind my back,
Help! Miss Ross threw herself into the river!
What?
I will leave you.
Miss Ross!
Isla! Isla! Isla!
Someone help!
Kate! Kate!
Help!
Kate! Grab this! Grab it! Kate, Sorry, I don't know how to swim. Please don't blame me.
It's okay. I'll learn to swim so I can save you in the future.
Silly you. I'm so lucky to have you. Isla, hang in there. Go get a doctor.
Yes. No. Liam, you shouldn't have saved me. My husband died in battle, leaving me all alone. I might as well be dead.
Don't be ridiculous. I promised Mother and Cliff that I'd take care of you. You'll always have me. You'll always have me.
Liam, you're so kind.
Kate, Isla is unwell. I'll take her home first. I'll be right back.
Okay. Liam, when I fell into the water, you let me drown, but now you risked your life to save your childhood sweetheart. I also risked my life for you before.
Are you really willing to marry Liam?
Whether he's crippled or dead, I'll marry him. I sought treatment for you. I, Kate Silva, humbly beg for a remedy for my husband.
"3,000 steps, 7 days and nights. Ms. Silva, your sincerity is admirable."
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You have promised to never fail me.
Kate, I owe you my life. I will never fail you.
Kate, you're a benefactor. If anyone dares to bully you, I won't forgive them. Word of your deeds reached the palace. The Empress was so pleased that she conferred on you the title of Lady Virtue. You were granted the title of the Lady of Virtue by the Empress. You're kind and considerate.
You'll understand, right?
The title the Empress bestowed upon me isn't some moral shackle for you to bind me with. I'm not just the Lady of Virtue. I have a name. My father was a mighty general whose strength rivals 1,000,000 soldiers, and my mother was a noble woman with glorious military achievements. I, Kate Silva, am the daughter of a military family. After my parents died in battle, I followed my mother's last wish to stay away from war and marry a good man. After getting married, Liam treated me extremely well. He bought me pastries, cooked with me, and built this magnolia garden just for me.
Push, Mrs. Meyer! Push! Harder, Mrs. Meyer, push! Mr. Meyer! Mrs. Meyer's bleeding heavily! We may only be able to save the child!
I don't care about the child. If you can't save her, I'll kill every last one of you. Kate, don't worry. I'm here. Kate, if you're gone, I won't live either. In life after life, I'll only love you.
Everyone says he loves me, but I can't tell if his love is genuine, and I don't bother to find out now. Since his heart has changed, I'll no longer play the role of the virtuous lady. Liam, I don't want you either.
Mother! Why wouldn't you let Aunt Isla give me a brother? You even forced her to drown herself. If she dies, I won't acknowledge you as my mother.
I never thought the child I risked my life to give birth to would turn against me.
Mother, I'm not really angry with you. I would never disown you. It's just that Aunt Isla is really kind. Even after what happened, she didn't blame you at all. Instead, she was worried you'd be upset and had me bring you a gift.
A gift?
Aunt Isla said you'd be happy when you saw it.
What is it?
On Easter Eve, I lost my purity.
Faster Eve? That was last night. Liam, you lied to me.
Mother, don't you like it?
Daniel, did you upset your mother again? Haven't I told you, no one can treat her badly?
He still protects me unconditionally, like he always does. But isn't the same man who swore he wouldn't sleep with Isla, yet did it behind my back?
Kate, what's wrong? Why are you crying?
Daniel asked me to let you and Isla have a child together. I refused, and now he is upset with me.
Daniel, apologize to your mother, then kneel and repent at the chapel.
I admit my mistake and I deserve to be punished, but Aunt Isla is so pitiful. Please don't bully her anymore.
Enough! Go to the chapel now. You can't leave until I say so. Kate, don't be angry. I won't sleep with Isla.
You already did. So stop putting on an act. And what about your mother? She told you to go to Isla's room tonight.
No matter what, I won't go. I swear it.
Father, are you going to see Aunt Isla? Father, are you going to see Aunt Isla? Shh. Father, I'm going with you. I'm worried about Aunt Isla.
You knelt for a long time today. Don't your knees hurt?
They do, but I still need to see Aunt Isla. Just don't tell Mother. Grandmother says she's the jealous type. And I'll stand guard for you and Aunt Isla, so you can talk in private.
Good boy. Let's go.
The husband I risked everything to seek a cure for keeps lying to me so he can be with his lover, and the son I nearly died giving birth to is helping them. Fantastic. How fantastic.
Milady, why are you out in such thin clothes? It's freezing.
Anna, get the carriage.
It's so late. Where are we going?
The palace.
Kate, why are you so anxious to see me at this hour? You even brought General Silva's flag? Kate, you must have suffered a great injustice. Tell me everything. I'll make things right for you.
Your Majesty, please issue a decree granting me a divorce from Liam Mayer, Marquis of Viter.
What? You want a divorce? Get up. Did he mistreat you? Someone, summon Liam Meyer.
Your Majesty, I only wish for a divorce. Please grant my request.
You look so aggrieved. What exactly happened?
Your Majesty, my parents' last wish for me was to step away from war and marry a good man. If Liam had truly kept his promise, I'd have lived out my days like this. But now I see his heart belongs to someone else.
That worthless scoundrel.
I just want to leave this place and fight like a warrior at the frontier, not wither away like a sheltered flower.
You're just like your mother. Seeing you reminds me of my dear old friend. Fine, I'll grant your request. As long as it gives you happiness.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
But I must inform His Majesty beforehand. How about this? I'll give the divorce letter to Liam at the royal banquet 3 days later.
Hurry up! There's no time! Come on! Speed up!
Over there!
Milady, what happened? We were only away for one night. Why has the house become such a mess?
Mrs. Mayer! Mrs. Mayer, you're finally back! Madam and Mr. Mayer were in a frenzy when they couldn't find you.
What did the kitchen make? It's so salty and smells fishy. Even pigs won't eat it. How dare they serve it to me? Bring something else.
Madam Meyer, sorry. For the past 7 years, it's always been Mrs. Meyer who made your breakfast.
Then have her do it.
Mrs. Meyer!
I'm about to leave for court, and I can't find my uniform.
Mr. Meyer, Mrs. Meyer always took care of that. I really don't know where it is.
Where's Kate?
Mrs. Meyer...
Father, I can't find my school bag. My teacher will be furious.
It's also handled by Mrs. Meyer.
Where's my mother? Tell her to bring my bag over now.
Have her fetch my uniform at once.
She needs to make breakfast too. Is she trying to starve me?
Mrs. Meyer... Mrs. Meyer is gone!
What? Go find her now. Mother. Mother!
Help! Madam Meyer has fainted!
She probably got too agitated and hasn't eaten yet.
Mrs. Mayer is back! Mrs. Mayer is back!
Kate, Mother is starving. Go make some breakfast. Oh yeah, fetch my uniform as well.
Mother, I named my school bag. I'm running late for school.
Go ask Isla. She's also a daughter-in-law.
I beg your pardon?
Mother, what's wrong with you?
I'm tired. Don't bother me.
You!
Madam Meyer! The divorce will be finalized in 3 days. I won't clean up this mess of this household anymore.
Madam Mayor, let me take care of you. Have some porridge.
Isla, you're still unwell. Go get some rest. Have Kate come instead.
Kate isn't here.
What? Is this how the Lady of Virtue should behave? You've indulged her too much. I only suggested you take Isla as a second wife, and she's throwing a tantrum. She didn't make breakfast and attend to me after making me faint from anger. She's nothing compared to Isla.
Mother, you have yourself to blame. Don't mention taking Isla as a wife in front of her again. It'll upset her.
Madam Mayor, it's all my fault. I've caused Liam and Kate to fall out.
Are you trying to drive me to my grave? You and Isla were childhood sweethearts. If Kate hadn't come between you, you'd have gotten together. Cliff died not long after she came. She's just a jinx. I think you should divorce her. A lady raised on the borderlands isn't worthy of marrying into our family.
Mother, have you forgotten? If Kate hadn't knelt for 7 days to beg for a cure, I would have died.
You!
And Kate is my wife. I love her. I will never divorce her.
Unbelievable! Unbelievable! This is outrageous!
Madam Mayor! Kate, you're finally gone. From now on, I'll be the lady of this household.
You've been using your own money to cover the household expenses, and there isn't much left. Ever since Ella arrived, Mr. Daniel, Mr. Mayor has been taken in by her, forgetting everything you've done for the family.
This is your indenture. Take it.
My lady, what are you doing?
I'm leaving. Here's some silver. Take it too.
Milady, if you hadn't saved me 7 years ago, I would have died. If you must leave, take me with you. I don't want to be separated from you.
Anna, get up.
Leaving? Kate?
Mother, where are you going?
Leaving? Kate,
Mother,
where are you going?
Daniel, got you. Your candied fruit is mine. Liam, yours too. Kate, what are you doing here? Ah, so this is your room. It's so nice.
Don't worry. It'll be yours soon enough.
Daniel wanted candy fruit, so I asked Isla to buy some.
Mother, I won't eat candied fruit ever again.
You enjoy the sweetness, but forget the pain that follows. Forget it. They reap what they sow. It's not my concern. Get up.
Kate, shall we all go to the night market tonight?
That's great! Mother, can we let Isla come with us?
Do as you please.
That's perfect! Yay! Yay!
Once the divorce agreement arrives in 2 days, we'll have nothing to do with each other.
Check out our new hairpins. These are the latest designs.
Daniel, does this look good?
You're definitely good wearing this. Let me put it on for you.
Thank you, Daniel.
Ma'am, I'll take them all.
Thank you, sir. Your wife looks great with this hairpin.
What are you talking about? Kate? This is my wife. Kate, let me put it on for you. Kate, it looks stunning on you.
Run! Murder! Run! Murder!
Daniel!
Watch out!
Isla, be careful!
Isla, be
Are you
careful!
hurt?
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Liam!
Kate!
Mother!
Kate, I'm sorry. I meant to push you out of harm's way, but I ended up pushing the wrong way.
Really?
Mother, it's my fault. I failed to protect you.
I don't care anymore. In a life or death moment, my husband and son chose to protect another woman and pushed me into the blade. Now they're trying to lie to me. I never realized Liam could be so shameless.
Kate, if you're angry, just yell at me.
I'm not angry. I've given up on you. This stab has severed all ties between us.
Well, the doctor said you need to rest. Let me read you a picture book to help you sleep.
Mr. Mayor, this is bad. Miss Roth has a fever. Mr. Mayor, this is bad. Miss Roth has a fever.
Kate, Isla isn't feeling well either. But don't worry, I'm not going anywhere tonight. I'll stay here with you. I'll just send a doctor to check on her.
Mother, I'll also stay by your side.
Long, long ago, a little prince with his...
Mrs. Mayor, Miss Roth would like you to go to a place. Mrs. Mayor, Miss Roth said, you need this to see more clearly. Liam, do I look good in this outfit?
Of course, Isla. You get prettier every day. I, Liam Myers, swear that if I ever lie with Isla, may heaven strike me down. Kate, don't be angry. I won't sleep with Isla.
Liam, what's wrong?
I feel like someone's watching us from outside.
How is that possible? Liam, you're not focused. You promised me to stay with me all night. Don't go back on your word. Whoever has the Moore support has the world. I'm the only daughter of the Moore family, Freya Moore. I used all my family's mechanical arts to help my husband Ellen Elmer conquer the world. But in return, after ascending the throne, he accused the entire Moore clan of treason. Mother, wake up!
They won't wake up in...
Your Majesty, I have never committed any act of treason. I beg you to investigate thoroughly.
I know your family is innocent of treason, but only by killing every last one of you can I truly avenge Darcy.
Who is Darcy?
Naturally, the woman I love most. If it weren't for the fear of your family's mastery of mechanisms, Father wouldn't have raised you since childhood. It was because of you that I lost Darcy! Because of you! She died of grief! At Court's Arts Bureau.
You bastard! Why didn't you kill me too?
If I had killed you, how could I watch you suffer like this today? Darcy! Does this give you peace? Seeing her like this?
When you were 18, the late Emperor asked me to pick a husband. Everyone knew the man I chose would be the future ruler. On the eve of my choice, you gave me this hairpin and told me you liked me.
Frey, my mother said, This is for my future wife. If father asks, which prince you choose, you...
Of course I'll choose you.
When you were 20, everyone said you lacked the ability to govern, and that Prince Cyril, known for his military feats, should rule instead. I used my family's mechanical arts to secure victory for you time and again. I was the one who rescued you from the battlefield.
Alan, hang on.
I have devoted my entire life to you. I helped you conquer the world. Yet you annihilate my entire family. Today, you will pay with your life!
You think you can kill me?
Frey! Frey! Helen Elmer! If you didn't like her, you could have let her leave. Why take her life?
I know you liked her, but she never spared you a glance.
Helen Elmer, you're despicable. I'll kill you!
Cyril! Cyril! Cyril!
Frey! Frey! I'm coming to join you.
Miss Moore, today's the day you choose a husband. I must dress you beautifully. Choose a husband? Heaven has shown mercy. I've come back to the day I had to pick a husband. Miss Moore, the Crown Prince will open the clockwork lock today and become your husband. In my past life, I told Alan how to open this lock and married him. What I got in return was the annihilation of my whole family. Granted another life, I will make him pay in blood. Miss Moore, what are you doing? I altered the mechanism. Let's go. It's time to choose my husband.
Greetings, Miss Moore!
Greetings, Father.
Rise.
Thank you, Father.
Summon free amor!
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Rise.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
The Moore family's mastery of mechanism is the key to conquering the world. Today, the one who unlocks this lock shall marry Ms. Moore.
This is far too hard. Who could ever open it?
Frey, tell me, which prince do you like?
Frey has followed Alan everywhere since childhood. She's thrown away all sense of dignity and only has eyes for Alan.
Look, with Alan absent, her mind is somewhere else.
Tell the Crown Prince to come at once.
Right away. The Crown Prince has arrived! There. Your beloved has come.
Father, please allow me to remarry.
In my past life, he never saved Darcy, nor did he bring her here to ask for marriage. It seems he's been reborn as well.
Darcy Levine is the daughter of the disgraced official. She was sent to Court Arts Bureau and demoted to slave.
He would rather marry a criminal's daughter than a daughter of the Moore family.
Alan, what nonsense is this? If you marry Darcy Levine, what about Frey?
Father, I love Darcy. I want to make her my crown princess. As for Freya, if she insists on marrying me, for the sake of the nation and its people, I'll take her as a concubine.
Absurd! How could the daughter of the Moore family be a concubine?
Then I'll take her as my consort. Out of respect for the Moore family, she'll share equal status with Darcy. Father, rest assured, I won't put you in a difficult position.
You!
Seeing the deep love between His Highness and Miss Levin, I cannot bring myself to part them. My father once said, only the person who opens this lock can become my husband. But His Highness has never opened it. Aren't you speaking a little too confidently?
It's just a lock. How hard can it be? How dare you act all high? Freya, watch closely. Why won't it open? Impossible. In my past life, she showed me how to open it.
I altered the mechanism. Of course you can't open it. Ellen Elmer, in this life, neither I nor the throne will ever be yours.
Are you still not done?
Alan, are you all talk?
Freya, you must have tampered with it to humiliate all of us and flaunt your family's mastery of mechanisms.
Exactly. None of us can open it. You're deliberately making this difficult for us.
Just say it if you don't want to marry. Why make us come all this way for nothing?
There's one prince who hasn't come yet. In my past life, Cyril had opened my lock before. But I was blind, caring for no one but Alan.
Since coming back from the battlefield, Cyril has been drinking daily, no matter if he comes or not.
Father, please allow me to marry Darcy.
Don't bring this up again!
Your Highness, please don't argue with His Majesty. Just being able to serve you is more than I could ask for. I dare not ask for more.
Darcy, you're the love of my life. I'll definitely marry you. Father, I know Darcy's status is low. I volunteered to lead the army to suppress the unrest in Exovia in 1 month. I'm willing to trade my military achievements for Darcy to be named Crown Princess. Father, please allow it.
Your brother, Cyril, has won countless battles. Even if he isn't entirely confident. Facing Zovia, what are your chances?
10 out of 10.
Fine. Before you set out, I decree your marriage and name Darcy Crown Princess. Consider this as granting your wish in advance.
Does that mean Darcy will be my legitimate wife?
Yes.
Darcy, don't worry. I'll win this battle. After all, in my past life, I triumphed in a battle and was celebrated as the savior.
Enough. You may all leave.
Yes, Father.
You lost. In your past life, you depended on my family's mecha beasts and automatons to win the war. In this life, let's see how you plan to win.
Frey, wait. I have a few questions for you.
Yes, Your Majesty.
You liked Alan. Why are you so resolute today?
When I was little, the Crown Prince saved me once. I'm truly grateful. But now that he loves another, I should make way for them.
Prince Cyril has arrived! Father,
How did you get so drunk?
has Freya chosen her husband?
Cyril, look at the state you're in.
Freya, may you and the Crown Prince be happy together forever.
Hurry and leave.
Yes, Father.
Your Majesty, I wish for Prince Cyril to try.
This isn't hard.
The Moore family's mechanical creations are truly remarkable. I'm amazed to witness it today.
Your Majesty, please allow me to marry Prince Cyril.
Rise. Fine. Very well. Freya Moore is wise and virtuous. She and the 8th Prince are well matched in talent and character. To forge a blessed union, they shall marry in 7 days.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Why have you only just returned? What did Father say to you?
Susie, take the log to the storeroom. Yes.
You don't have to answer. Father must have insisted you marry me.
In your dreams.
Hey! Stop acting up! I'm making Darcy Crown Princess because she has lost her family. You're backed by the Moore family. Even if you're a concubine, no one would dare belittle you.
Alan, I never want to marry you.
If not me, then who? I'm the Crown Prince. Being my concubine is in no way dishonorable. Why act so petty and make me despise you? If you behave, when Darcy is on her period, I'll come to your room and grant you 2 children.
Wife or concubine, I don't care. Whoever opens the lock will be my husband.
Who else can open that thing besides your family?
Who's to say there isn't?
In 7 days, I'll come to pick you up. Refuse the marriage if you dare. Let's see if you can do it.
I won't marry you.
Freya, you have some nerve. Don't cry and beg me to marry you later.
The Moore family's daughter actually agreed to be a concubine? I heard the wedding's in a few days. The crown prince is marrying 2 women on the same day, and the crown princess is a slave.
I heard she's madly in love with the crown prince, concubine or not. She's accepted anything just to stay by his side.
It's strange, though. Since learning of Freya Moore's marriage, Prince Cyril's been drinking nonstop. Your Highness, please forgive us.
Forgive you? What mistake did you make?
We shouldn't have spoken of the royal family.
This sword is extremely sharp. It has tasted the blood of countless foes. If I hear any more gossip,
Please spare us. We will never hear again.
leave.
Yes.
Hey, wake up! What's wrong? This is bad. She's bitten by a venomous snake.
Quick! Save her!
Freya, you heartless woman. Did you really forget me?
The Crown Prince prefers marrying a criminal's daughter over the daughter of the Moore family?
The Moore family's daughter must have done something shameful.
Miss Moore, they've gone too far.
It's fine. Let them be. Who hasn't been gossiped about behind their back? No need to get upset over that.
Yes, Miss Moore.
Let's go back.
Miss Moore, the new models you made are almost dry.
Put them away. I'll try out its new functions another day.
Yes!
Freya! You're really vicious.
What?
With a wedding only 3 days away, you deliberately ruined Darcy's face. Are you so afraid she'll outshine you at the wedding?
Alan, I was bitten by a snake. Did you save me?
More or less.
Thank you for saving me. This is for you.
The Imperial physician said I survived because someone sucked out the venom. But Alan doesn't seem like that kind of person who would risk his life for me.
It was you who made this mechanical bird. Darcy only touched it out of curiosity. If you weren't secretly controlling it, how could it have hurt someone?
She cut her own face by accident, and you blame me? How ridiculous.
Stop right there! How insolent. Today, I'll teach you how to behave.
Frey, how could you hit the Crown Prince? Alan, are you okay?
I'm fine. Don't worry. How dare you hit me, vile woman!
I'm sorry. I couldn't help it.
First you hurt Darcy, and now you've hit me. Do you really think I wouldn't dare lay a hand on you? Apologize now.
It's all my fault. I shouldn't have touched the gift Frey gave you. I brought this on myself.
Darcy, you're too kind. That's why they bully you. Freya, apologize now.
And if I refuse?
Then don't blame me for showing no mercy. Someone! Lock Freya up and release her in 3 days.
Think carefully. If anything happens to me, His Majesty won't spare you.
You're ignoring my orders? Are you trying to rebel? I wouldn't dare. Move.
Miss Moore! Miss Moore!
Where are you going? Darcy?
Miss Moore!
Your Highness, bad news. The Crown Prince has locked a Miss Moore up.
Darcy, if Alan saw how vicious you really are, do you think he'd still marry you?
Guess who he'll believe? Me? Or you? I'm not strong enough. Please take good care of her for me.
Yes, Miss Levine.
Step aside or die.